Hi and welcome to Fireside Sounds with myself, Mary Shanley West. It's turning out to be something special of an evening, I have to say, because I have some serious people in studio with me tonight, one of which is my favourite woman on the planet at the moment, and she's quite a diva, a comedian, an actress and a singer. But she has recently been recognised for something astounding, 70,000 hits. I have Kristian Kapelli in the studio with me. You're welcome. How are you, Kristian?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Listen here, 70,000 hits, you have to explain. Scanger style, shall we talk about that first? And then we work backwards into the history of what got you into Ireland. Yeah. Scanger style is a video of Gangnam Style, but it's in a Dublin accent. Is that the best way to put it?
In an absolutely terrible Irish accent, yeah.
And what made you think of this? Where did this come from?
Oh.
Were you sitting at home thinking, okay, this is a good idea?
No, I sing on the burlesque scene, and there are these girls called the Burly Girls, who some of are performers and some are people that go to the burlesque shows. There's a bunch of girls that were just crazy.
Okay.
And had a Christmas lunch at one of their houses. It's kind of a tradition. So I went over, and they were half cut by the time I got there. I was off drink at the time. Still am, kind of-ish. And so basically they were doing this dance. And I said, what are you doing? And they said, what do you mean what are we doing? You know, Gangnam Style. I'd never heard of it. They thought, you've got to be kidding. 1 billion views and you've never heard this song before.
So you Googled.
So they put it on her big screen TV, and I saw it and I thought, oh, this is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And I thought, oh. And I said, do you know what fits that? Kind of Scanger style. And it just bang, like that. It just came into my head like that. And I thought, well, maybe I could write, because it's about a stereotype. They were telling me about it, and they said that the original is about a class in Korea, like a snobby class called Gangnam Style. So he was basically taking the mickey out of that. So I thought, well, when I take the mickey out of a stereotype from here that people are always taking the mickey out of, and make it look ridiculous, over the top, exaggerated. And that's what happened.
So your average person would say, I'm going to do this, but you in fact said, I'm going to do this, and then you went and did it. So how long did it take from when you thought about it to actually making the video and putting the song out there? Was it a quick process?
Yes.
Okay. So is this the journey you're going to take? Are you going to work with the comedy side of you, or the music side of you, or both? Or what's going to happen from here?
I kind of want to... I want to work with both, but it seems like the comedy seems to be taking off, so I'll just go with wherever it takes me. It's a complete surprise how it just went to 70,000 views, and it's been a little controversial, and some people didn't know my intentions and things like that, and you know, I've had some comments, you know, bordering on racist and all that kind of thing, and I'm like, whoa, hold on a minute, let's just take a step back, and so and let's look at really my intentions here. Okay. I love the people of Ireland. I wouldn't, you know, take a mickey
So it's a bit of fun, really.
Oh, a bit of fun.
But listen, I love it. I have to say, I laughed the whole way through, and I think everybody who's seen it so far have been cracking up as well. Now, look, it's not everybody's taste, but it is my taste, I have to say. And you know what? Anybody who can have a bit of fun and do what you did. But you also have different stories as well about your body. I mean, you've gone on a journey with your weight as well, even before the video. So tell me a little bit about that. You've lost how much weight since, or before?
Almost 7 stone.
7 stone before you actually did this video.
Yeah.
So this is quite an achievement for a person, really, isn't it? So was that a big process for you as well, saying, okay, now I can put myself out there on this video? Were you very comfortable at that stage?
Yeah, I was, because I think if I was at my heaviest, I probably wouldn't have even attempted it. At all.
So it was a real statement, a powerful statement from you as well. So kudos to you, I have to say, the first thing as well, not just doing that, but also taking the mick out of something. You know, you go and get a bit of slack as well. But come on, we're Irish as well. We're going to laugh too, you know.
And I took the mick out of myself more than anything. I mean, it was me just wanting to be as stupid and silly looking as possible.
And who were the others in the video? I'm very curious, because the 2 girls behind you seemed like they were having a lot of fun, and then I think the 2 at the back were hiding. I thought it was very funny.
See, that's the whole point of the video. If people are watching it and they see the people behind, they're laughing their heads off while they're doing this, because it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, over the top. They're basically, a friend of mine, Tracy, one of those girls is her daughter, and the other girl is her daughter's friend. They're both only 14.
Brilliant.
And her husband is the guy.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. It is. And they're Irish as well, are they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They live around, my friend is from Oliver Bond, and we did it on Usher's Island, and they live around the corner.
Brilliant stuff. Now listen, step away from the Skanger style. Now that's only one part of Kristian, isn't it really?
Yeah.
Because I met you first when you were doing a show last year, and you're one heck of a singer, I have to say. But apart from that, the best thing I found is that you're quite good at bringing your personality to the stage, and I suppose that's part of the burlesque scene as well. So you're in the Sugar Club quite often, aren't you, as well?
Yeah.
And do you do your own material? Do you sing your own stuff, or is it just covers and that you do?
Well, because it's the Burlesque and Cabaret Social Club, that's done in the Sugar Club. Yeah. It's a variety show, which is what burlesque is. Comedy, political satire, singing, dancing, the ladies and the tassels and things like that. It's all
is that
elegance. You? No. No, they don't have enough insurance in the place for me to be wearing tassels doing anything like that. No. But they do have insurance for me to sing. So
brilliant.
So I sing and do comedy. But I sing a lot of kind of jazz standards all the way to Motown. That's my favorite kind of. Brilliant. Aretha Franklin, all that. That's what I love to sing. Etta James, all of that. And I'll throw in a bit of comedy as well. Like I do a lot of parodies actually. This isn't my first. Skanger Style is by far not my first parody that I've written.
Because I did Google you now. I have to say there's a lot of videos up there of you on YouTube, and I have to say you've got a great track record here. This isn't like the first thing you've ever done. You're just lucky that it's 70,000 hits later, but you've done quite a lot, haven't you, really, as well? What's your favourite, if you were to say, character that you love doing? Who would it be? Is it Skanger Style, or is there another personality that you think you might develop as well?
I have a couple of characters that I've
give me a world exclusive, just a little taster. Something interesting.
Will it be controversial? Is that okay?
Oh, we like that. We're good with that. So
I have a comedy character that I'm itching to put out there called Reverend Mama.
Okay. I'm interested now.
Basically, if you think of James Brown / preacher. Okay. There's kind of a woman like that. Yeah, ow, crazy. And she wears like kind of like a preacher's kind of gospel robe, but it's all glittery and all over the top. And she just kind of talks like that. And I'm Reverend Mama, and I'm doing my jumping and jiving for Jesus tour to shake your booty for Jesus. The only prophets I see are Jose, Isaiah, Luke, Tito, Jermaine, and Michael.
Brilliant.
Just crazy like that.
Well, you're an actress, aren't you? I could see you on telly yet. So anybody watching out there, I think, this is a great character to have. And you've something in the process, in the works at the moment, aren't you? You're sitting on something, and you're not going to say too much about it, but I do know you're looking to do another project, something similar to what you've just... I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Now, when you were a little girl, was this the journey you said, right, I want to grow up and I want to do this? Or what were your aspirations? In America, let's go back to America.
Okay. I think ever since I was 5, I knew I wanted to sing.
Wow.
I know a lot of people go through life and they're thinking, they go through this, I don't know what I want to do, I don't know what I'd be, and they go through all of these years of trying to figure out what makes their heart go boom, 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 Yeah. But ever since I was 4 or 5, as far as I can remember, was singing.
Wow. And this is in Denver, in Colorado. I did remember the details here.
Did.
There you go. And then you moved from there. Did you travel the States at all, or did you just take that flight over to Ireland, or was it a bit of a journey?
I came over to Ireland. The first time I came to Ireland was 1991, and I went to the College of Music.
Wow.
So I didn't stay the whole time. If I don't like something, or if I feel it's not working for me, I'll just move on. Great. And that's what I did, because it was all about classical and opera, which is great, and I love singing that. Oh, I love that. But that's not my favorite thing to do, and they wouldn't let me hone anything else. Okay. So I felt I need to go, and so I started singing with all the blues bands.
Ooh.
All the fabulous blues bands. Unbelievable, talented musicians. Incredible.
This is up in Dublin now.
This is in Dublin, yeah.
Great. And you did the circuit then with them, did you? Or were you just guesting on it?
I basically just went everywhere and listened to every band, got to know the musicians, got up and would guest. So, I earned my kudos, so to speak, to get into the group, the blues rock group. in Dublin, and started doing my own gigs and getting them to play with me. And so I had my own blues band, the Kristian Kapelli Blues Band, for several years. We played the Cork Jazz Festival for 6 years in a row, and we played this was all mid to late 90s.
So it's been an amazing journey for you.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to stop here. I predict there's going to be a lot of things happening for you in the future. And it sounds very, very exciting. So if people want to get in touch or find out more about you, you're on Facebook, aren't you?
I'm on Facebook.
So would you like to just give them a little clue? Tell them into this camera here, I think, and just give them links to you now.
Okay. I have a website, www.kristiankapelli.com. I also have a Facebook page and a musician Facebook page. So it's just KristianKapelli, Kristian Kapelli.
Kristian, it has just flown. I love talking to you. I hope we see you again. But you know what we're going to do? I think we're going to have a cup of tea now. And I think we might just watch a very interesting video called Skanger Style.
Oh.
Watch me do me junkie shuffle.
I've got Skanger Style. Skanger Style. I'm from Ballymoon, sitting in me fella's flat and tala. Listen to Rihanna sing umbrella, holla, holla. Walk into the shop, see me up, in me pajamas, robbing stuff, but it's caught on the camera. I said it isn't fair. I didn't watch that Toblerone. I said I found it there. They found some frozen chicken up me dress, but I don't care. Get me Solissa or now and nick me if you dare. If you dare, reap your hair. I'm a skanger, a double banger with a fake tan. I live with me dad. I go to nightclubs and the old man pubs. I rub the cash and make a dash. I left me horse outside. I need a ride. I'm Skanger Freud. I've got Skanger Style. Skanger Style. Skanger Style. Skanger Style. Sexy Skanger. Skanger Style. Sexy Skanger. Look on the street to meet me, dealer for some gear. When me fella whistles at me and says, bitch, get over here. Sitting on the statue step, drinking just go beer, but the pigs are near. Said it isn't fair. Get your hands off me, foxy girl, they were just sitting there. You ain't from somewhere, you me name's your center, why you care? Go pick on someone your own size, why don't you grow up here? But beware, your face I'll tear. I'm a knuckle, a welfare slacker, I'm off me head. I'm all day in bed. Do me a favor, look at me labor. Don't give me grief, or I'll break your teeth. I want me Scoopy Jack, now hand it back or else I'll have a heart attack.
I am enjoying that way too much. And if you're sitting there laughing, you're getting what I'm getting here. That was brilliant. That was Kristian Kapelli. You got to watch that. Go YouTube and check it out again. I'm joined in the studio by some very hot and funky guys. I have to say I have the scene in the house. Big hi, guys.
Hi.
Thanks very much for coming in. I have Sean, I have Mick, and I have Eamon.
You do.
And we're missing somebody very crucial.
Listen, Liam.
Liam
And Alan. So.
and Alan. What's going on? Are they sick?
Yeah.
We say you're sick. That's the only reason you missed this show.
Flu.
That flu is going around. It's really bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But listen here, you're not affected by the flu, are you? Because you're everywhere at the moment.
Immune to it. Yeah.
You're immune to it.
Haven't got time to be sick.
This is very exciting times. Now, let's start at the beginning. How does two people from Kilkenny and another man from Carlow meet up to form a band?
That's a good question.
Destiny.
Okay, next question.
I got a calling.
You got a calling.
Yeah.
Did you actually know each other before you actually got into a band?
Yeah, we all kind of had
Me
various
and him knew each other.
links
Right.
to each other.
I didn't actually meet Sean until this band.
Oh, brilliant.
And now,
Came together. No.
You're best buddies now. Well, listen, you've been working very hard I've been watching Facebook and I've been watching a lot of information on the music scene, and you guys are achieving quite a lot in a very short space of time. Firstly, you're working with Michael Brow. We have to say a big hi. Hi, he's the man. And you're actually on the radio, and you're on the television, you're in the papers, and you've done something.
We haven't done that wrong.
You've done something really good. You produced a new single as well.
Yeah, we have our new single out. It's been out a week now. Well, it's been out a couple of days now. This week. She said. So
Tell me all about She Said, because I have seen the video, my exclusive personally, but we're going to do it tonight, guys.
She Said is the second kind of single to be released off our upcoming album, and yeah, the video kind of says a lot about it. And we had great fun shooting.
Sean had fun.
Sean definitely had fun.
I was very professional about it.
There was a particular scene. There was one scene that Sean wasn't happy with, so he wanted to shoot it again and again and again.
Oh.
And you know, it was tough for him.
Yeah.
It was tough for him.
I think I saw that one actually, Mick.
Yeah.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
We all felt for him on the day.
So how did you feel in the mix of it all, Eamon, there behind the bars?
Well.
Did you enjoy the whole process with the video?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And it was a full day, was it, or 2 days?
Just the one day, just running around in a jail, acting like we weren't cold.
A long cold day.
What jail was it, Mick?
Wicklow.
In Wicklow jail. And
historic.
you had a few people helping you out on the day. Do you want to say hi to anybody in particular?
Yeah.
Cheers to Karen Pritzel, who helped make it, and her daughter Jessica was helping on the day.
Yeah.
And then we had
and Michael Brow, of course.
Michael helping us, and
we had Sharon
one of the
doing
models,
makeup.
Neve, who was the lovely leading actress in the video.
Yeah, Neve Geaney.
And
That's that lovely girl.
That's the lovely girl, yeah.
Ah.
And then Sharon Long done
did
makeup in the day.
makeup and
Very
stuff
good.
in the day as well.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Thanks,
It was a
everyone.
really good
so
one, and we're going to hang
lovely.
off till the end and actually finish the show with that. But in the meantime, I want to find out a lot more what's going on in the scenes. What are the plans, lads? I mean, you are tipping the top of the level of where you need to go media-wise. You're getting the PR out there. You're definitely on the radio. What would you plan like? Is it festivals? Are we lining up anything?
It's
Or
kind of
gigs?
lining everything up towards the summer now at this stage, because everything at the moment, every bit of radio playing, press and TV and all that is just trying to build up the kind of the following to make a summer worthwhile, and to make things like festivals worthwhile, and to actually get people to the festivals and stuff like that, so that we can.
And doing all that, you still managed to rehearse as well, Sean?
Yeah.
In the middle of it all.
it's called late nights out in the practice room, and
Very late night.
Drinking
Lots of
yourselves
coffee.
out
Last
there.
night, we're
Last night was a late night.
1
but,
o'clock. We were the last night.
I don't know. Yeah.
Where do you rehearse?
We have a
top secret.
It's
Top
a
secret.
location.
Can't
Oh.
say. So,
Is
We
this
never
the
disclosed the location
no,
at the
it's
back.
like the back
Okay.
cave.
The back
so
cave. Yeah.
okay, the back cave?
Can't say.
So Mick, your journey musically, if we take you individually, how long are you playing?
I'm playing guitar since I was about 13, and on and off, just learned back then. I didn't really join a band till I was about 19, 20, and it was all cover music, always cover bands, and gigging around a nice bit, local pubs, and just to make a few pounds, and then that's where I met Eamon on the gig scene.
On the gig scene, yeah.
And then we were in a cover band called Stuntman Jack for a couple of years together, just 21st birthday parties, that kind of stuff. Just
Blues rock. Yeah.
money making organisation,
And now you're making the big money.
Yeah, well now it's like that's what we want to go into, is writing our own stuff. That's what we decided,
Right. And do you prefer this as opposed to covers? Is this
Oh,
where your
absolutely,
heart
yeah.
is at?
Absolutely, yeah. Because the covers, it's like I said, it's a few pound and it's a bit of fun, but it goes nowhere. It's just covers.
Well, you're fulfilled on a lot of levels when you do your own music, I think,
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely, yeah. That's the whole point of it.
So the songwriting process is very important, and is it everybody involved in that, or is there one person
yeah,
in particular
yeah.
who's more
We nail ourselves
dominant?
down in the room and try and get the best of. So whatever ideas come to the fore, we're just kind of take them between us and say, what's the best you can make out of that? And songs have been scrapped. Like any band, songs have been scrapped. You'll try something and you could be playing it for months. And
So
then
if you
it's gone.
don't all agree, that's it.
It's just, you know yourself, like if you're just not getting the sound you want out and it's just not progressing anywhere, you kind of just have to knock it on the head and go and start a new one. So
Yeah.
there's back catalogues of stuff too. So
So She Said, where did this one evolve from? Whose idea? Who brought it
this
to
would
the
have
table?
been Liam started this one after. Liam's not here at the moment, but it's a song Liam started up, and it's one of the first songs we recorded on the album actually. When we started recording in
a
Kells.
jam, really. Just
Yeah.
a jam that just kept going, and we just put words in, and pretty much just
Something
let it happen. It sounded good,
So it was literally, I think it was the
Yeah.
second song on the album
Second
we recorded.
song,
when
yeah.
when we started recording the album, that was one of the first or second songs we recorded, and we were like, Nice sound after that.
So it was fairly organic what happened with the song. You just developed it as it went on. Did it take long from when you actually wrote it to actually the finished product?
Not particularly, no, because kind of like, I think once I started throwing the bits at it, we were surprised at the song we came up with, and then,
I get the impression you don't hang around anyway. I've been watching your progression, and it's been quite speedy, even in how you just market yourself. And I think that's very important in the industry in Ireland at the moment, because firstly you need somebody who works with you who really believes in you. But what I see with you is, well, you're a hard-working band, aren't you, really, as well? And you actually like what you're doing, which is even more important.
It's exciting.
Is this the day job, guys?
No, there's still day jobs running stuff at the moment, unfortunately, but
this is becoming the day
This is
job.
becoming the day job.
So late nights and early mornings, that's where they don't.
Where are you based now, Sean? Are you still down in
I'm still working
Kilkenny?
in Kilkenny, yeah.
And
Carlo.
Mick, Carlo,
Yeah.
Kilkenny. Yeah.
Amy is still in
Still
Kilkenny.
Kilkenny,
So you managed to meet in a secret location, which you won't tell me about, but obviously for the fans we have to protect you, and we do have security on the door as we speak, so we're alright. I can hear the girls screaming in the background.
Oh, you can let them in.
You will see them later. Okay. We let them in.
Send them on.
Well, once they hear the music, they're liable to start dancing on the stairs or something. We will get too much noise. But listen, there's been a lot happen for you in a short space of time. But I'm thinking ahead as well. What are the main goals? Would you like to stay in Ireland, or do you see yourselves travelling a little bit outside and going global?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
We want to travel.
Any favourites on that top list? What would the goal be? Sean, if you had a list of what your achievement would be musically, I'd say, right, I know, I feel I've made it. Leave the fans out of there.
Playing a gig at a beach volleyball tournament in Brazil. You have to put it out there. I don't know. We got I think all of us have been to festivals all over the world, and from being to festivals all over Europe and UK and stuff like that, there's just so many festivals I just want to play, and there's just festivals that I've been to, and I was just I want to be that person.
So if Europe, anybody who's a booker in Europe wants to get in touch with these guys, you may go through Michael Bro, and you may also contact the boys. And we have links, don't we, to the scenes on Facebook. So Sean, will you give them a little bit of a clue where to get you guys?
You'll find everything at thescenesofficial.com.
Thescenesofficial.com, guys. It's very simple, straightforward. That's all you need to do. And I do think, your sound is very global. I don't see it just as staying in Ireland. And I have a funny idea that we'll be hearing that. And I possibly get you back in 6 months' time, and you can tell me where you're gigging and what country you're in next. I might be doing a Skype call from Germany or Brazil at a volleyball tournament or something.
Have to make that happen.
Listen, this amazing things I protect for you guys. I really think there's something special about this, because I have had a privileged view of this. I think I've watched it about 3 times already, so I've cheated a little bit. But you know what we're going to do? It's been really great having you in the studio. Thank you so much for coming in. This is a world exclusive, guys. You're not going to see this anywhere else. This is live on Fireside Sounds with myself, Mary Shanley West, and the boys. And say hi to all the guys who didn't make it tonight. But listen here, we're going to watch something very special. It's The Scene. And She Said.